Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Tuesday, which means it is time for another Nozz Watches Vinland Saga, because, oh boy, I can never seem to get these subtitles until, gone 11 o'clock at night, and then I have work in the morning, so let's try this for this week. Boy. So, last episode, your boy Canute decided to become the flyest nihilist, and Thorkel and Thorfinn got into a fist fight, and by fists I mean knives, and by knives I mean knives and also axes, and beat the shit out of each other. But now everybody's all teamed up with Canute, because Canute's going like, hey, life has no meaning, we're gonna go give it a little bit of meaning by giving purpose to you guys killing the fuck out of each other, okay? Okay. Alright then, Canute. Now we're starting to sound like the same guy that in history everyone's like, yo, that dude's fucking crazy. Yo, that dude fucking, he thinks God speaks to him. Now, first off, there's blasphemy. Second off, that's fucking crazy. Normally, when people say they hear voices, we call that schizophrenia. But that's just how it be, I guess. So let's see how Canute gets going with the voices in his head. In 3, 2, 1, and go. I wonder if they're going to actually make it so that Canute does start having delusions of grandeur, and he thinks oh, God speaks to me. Because it's actually unclear in the historical record whether or not Canute actually did think he was actually, because he does at some points, doesn't refer to himself exactly as, I speak for God, but, he implies it a little bit. This guy is very hype about Thorkel. But there's also a lot of, non-primary sources that say, oh, no, Canute just was no, God speaks to me, directly, me and God just sit down. No, Thorkel, bad Thorkel. Man, Floki and his boys must be absolutely shitting themselves right now. They may be wearing white cloaks, but I'm pretty sure they're glad they're wearing their brown pants right now. Fucking Canute just went from, cowering to just flexing his dick, within the space of 5 minutes. Holy shit. He's got the fucking Griffith stare going down, too. Holy shitballs, Chief. Notify the king that he a bitch. Hey, Thorfinn, that's the guy who ordered your dad killed. You just walked within 5 feet of him. Idiot. He actually seems somewhat respectable, like he could be a king. This is some spooky bullshit. But, man, there's a lot of apocryphal shit about Canute the Great. It's kind of unfortunate that, his line kind of ends, immediately after him. So, I'm pretty sure I brought this up before, but, yeah, I misspoke before. Canute's not the one who doesn't have any heirs. He has one son who succeeds him, and that son has a half-brother who's not related to Canute, as far as I'm aware. And then Canute's son is called Canute III. Canute III doesn't produce an heir and fucking dies, or at least none of his heirs survive. And then he gets succeeded by his half-brother, Edward the Successor, and with a name like that, honestly, they should have seen that coming. And then his son, Harold, see how I could get confused, succeeds him. So, thing, like Canute the Great's line just kind of just ends. So there's a good chance that a lot of what we know about him historically is propaganda by Edward the Successor and everyone after that to kind of just be like, oh no, that guy was crazy. You should be glad that guy's line is gone. Crazy ran in that blood. For all we know, that's all we got. Why were they CG? I mean, you seem to flex your dick on them pretty well enough, Chief. Like, because he's the most Viking to ever live. Yeah! Exactly! Exactly That's the order that any real Viking would love. Oh, for a second I thought he was gonna pick his second up and just sling him over his shoulder. That would have been the best. Man, I fucking forgot that, like, this time period they're using shitty nails that are shaped... They're, like, eye-shaped. Because they didn't have any better way to secure shit, so they made the heads of the nails really, really flat. We could always send Thorfinn. People don't exactly know about him. I mean, if you don't, Canute will smack your shit. Jesus. I really want Canute to just be like, nah, Chief, God ain't shit. And laughing. God's just like, ah, look at these stupid idiots. Oh my god, is Canute turning into Tanya? Yeah, unfortunate that your son's a fucking idiot. You's a bitch, God! Oh, jeez. Yeah, no, this is Griffith. This is fucking Griffith now. Shit. He just fucking, like, oh god. Why are those doors CG? They don't need to be. Holy shit. And the guys attached to them aren't even attached properly, because they're fucking, the doors are moving correctly with the pulling. Okay, so yes, this guy's just a mixture of Canute's just a mixture of fucking Tanya and Griffith. Holy shit. Oh, they're gonna have him killed right here? Holy shit. Their dead ass is gonna have him killed right here, huh? But I mean, if you kill everyone present, who's gonna know you drew first? Let's be honest here. There's no witnesses if you kill all the witnesses. God, they really went out of their way to make Swain look as gross as fucking possible, huh, Chief? Just like, oh my god. King of the Danes. An old toothless man dying of fucking smallpox. He just sits here getting crunk while the smallpox eats away at his brain. God, his teeth are gross. His teeth are just fucking gross, Chief. Holy Christ. Walk exactly onto this X on the ground. Don't worry about it. Your face has changed. Oh, boy. Hopefully he doesn't look as bad when he grows up, Chief. Holy shit. And all that time you spent in dresses really affected him, Swain. I imagine you didn't delouse it, judging from how you look. I mean, it's told me that. I mean, that's a fair point from Thorfinn, though. That's a fair fucking point. Why make the crown CG? Oh god, is he just trying to say it's the fucking helm of domination? Once you put on this crown, you must control the mindless scourge. Without its master's command, the mindless scourge will wash over all of Azeroth, destroying everything in its wake. There must always be a Dane king. Fucking just straight up letting it go, huh? Dude's literally doing the whole guns don't kill, like, people don't kill people, guns kill people thing, huh? Literally saying, like, I didn't kill everyone, the crown killed everyone. It wasn't me, Chief. Like, Christ. What a bad fucking take from Swain, holy shit. The thing is, I don't know enough about Swain to say whether or not he would actually believe that. God, he's like fucking melting. He's like going to Madame Tussauds in a fucking super hot day. Jesus. Okay. Fucking Askeladd's really just doing this Game of Thrones shit, huh? Like, how the fuck did... Seriously, fucking just... Askeladd's really just trying to Game of Thrones this shit, and Knut's just like, no, just stab him, fuck him. Much better than the one come. Oh, fucking Christ, he's Viking Kratos. He's Viking Kratos. Oh, he said the S word. He said the slave word. Oh, such a menacing aura. He's awakening his stand. Because you've never found the correct words there, Thorfinn. I reward you with death. The end. Yeah, I don't like the sound of that reward there, Chief. That sounds like the reward is going to be a fucking murder. But he'll find that justification eventually. He's too weak. The crown is slowly sucking away his life force, as you can see. Oh, God. I still don't understand the concept of drinking horns. How the fuck do you put that shit down? Like, see? Is that the priest? Does he just get a shave? Yeah, there it is. He just got a shave going on. Fucking... If he fucking outdrinks the priest, I will be actually surprised. I mean, ideally, Canute, you should be the one to kill him, because then, like, that's a direct line of, like, nah, see, I murdered this guy, it's good. But could Thorfinn take him, though? Thorfinn's basically just a fucking Naruto, so maybe he could get him. Just sneak into his chambers at night, slit his throat, and be gone. Oh no, what happened? He slipped and fell on this knife 27 times. Who the fuck this guy? Who the fuck is this guy? Ah, he's Italian. Oh. I can see that they had very different upbringings. What the fuck? Is he just gonna... Yeah, I was gonna... Is he just gonna say, is he just gonna drop the hammer? So the original plan was that he was gonna fucking book it to fucking Normandy, huh? Shit. Yeah, I mean, everyone's distracted and shouting. They ain't gonna overhear him, are they? It's because of how he used to be that Ragnar is dead, or at least as far as he's concerned, that is. He's loyal to whoever's not gonna stab him. You've still got a broken arm. God, I hate how he fights. I hate it so fucking much. He spends so much time off the ground that one good hit will fucking wreck him. Like, the whole point of fighting is that you stay grounded and make sure you don't lose your footing. Fucking... Your boy, Thorfinn, has no footing whatsoever. He spends more time off the fucking ground than not. He's broken in the brain space. Such a good boy. Man, I can't believe Bjorn's fucking dead. Oh my god. Fucking Escalade, you fucking shitter. Yeah! You even so much as touch a fucking kitchen knife, I'ma smack your shit. Fucking oof. That's an oof. But I mean, hey, that gold should be enough to, like... That gold should be enough to get himself a small farm somewhere in the Nordic lands. Maybe buy a wife from the marquis. Yeah, see? Like right there. 10-14. Oh boy. Alright. Oh boy. Alright. Man, fucking feel like we're getting away from the fighting. We're gonna start getting like more political, and I'm hoping they can do it well. Because here's the thing with the Viking sagas: politics, in my opinion, were never the strong suit. You know, a lot of times the sagas break down to, and then Thor hit a guy with a hammer, or the equivalent. Like they're not exactly political thrillers. And I don't know. I mean, if they're making it historical, then alright, yeah, there's going to be a big bit of politics. But if they're going for, like, if they're going to try and make this kind of like a Viking saga, I don't know. They got some stuff. Like, and honestly, I don't really care too much for like this era's politics. Like, okay, so like politics in this era like really does just break down to who can murder someone with getting away with it, and sometimes getting away with it doesn't even fucking matter. Like sometimes, I'm trying to remember. Like, I'm trying to think. Like, was there any like political intrigue I can think of from this era at all that I can just like be like, oh yeah, no, that was good. Like, but yeah, like most of the time for English history, this time period, succession breaks down to, okay, you killed the previous king and engaged in a bloody succession war, or you conquered so much goddamn land that the king's like, fuck it, you basically own the entire country anyway. There you go. Like, fuck it, you get the crown next. Like that's just usually how it goes. It's not exactly the most interesting. And I get that Knut's here he's trying to figure out a way to kill his dad so that he can take over the throne. I'm just kind of hoping that they get it done quickly, because if you drag out assassination plots like this, they can get real bad real quick. Because it's like, just stab him. Just stab him. And if they're going to, like, wait for their chance to backstab him, like, at least make the I hope they make the shit in between decent. Because I know, like, the war is essentially over, It's like Thorkell's no longer protecting London. So much of, like, the English mainland is taken over. They got this banquet going on in York. Like, I don't know, man. There's not really like a lot of fighting left to do. So that means that sticking close to Swain is mostly going to be non-violent. Notice I said mostly, not entirely. Like, there's still like the whole assassination of the king going on, and for all I know, there probably are a few battles left, but like nothing like massive. Because I mean, they basically, the way they set this up was that the English were on their last legs, and Thorkell in London was the fucking last thing holding them up. So now that that's gone, there's really nothing left. So that's a right there. That's a As for this episode itself, though, it was interesting enough. Like, just like seeing a little bit more of Knut just going full fucking Griffith was pretty neat. And like hearing a little bit more about his motivation to just kind of spite God. I still stand by the fact that he's a nihilist, but he's a nihilist that, like, he believes that there is basically the world is shit. There's nothing worth shit going on. But he's resolved to undo that. So he's, if anything, he's an optimistic nihilist. Like, he's not like one of those nihilists like, the world is shit, why fucking bother? He's a nihilist that's like, the world is shit, I guess we could just try and make this as best as we can do. I'm sure there's another term for that other than nihilist, but I swear to God I can't fucking think of it, and it's close enough that it doesn't really matter to me all that much. If there is a better term for it, let me know, but the standoff with the king was really good. I do like that. Like, it just comes across as, like, it's a big Mexican standoff where it's, like, both sides hold cards that the other one can't really touch right now. Even though it did take Askeladd kind of, like, you know, putting his pride on the line just a little bit to get that shit going. I don't know. It's good. It's good. It's really. I mean, it's a fucking show is still a goddamn absolute slow burn, but I don't know. It's entertaining enough. It's entertaining enough that like it doesn't really bother me all that much. And we're getting like enough like little things here where it's just like everyone's kind of hanging out, getting crunk. You know, Thorkel's in a drinking contest with the priest who is now clean shaven. Jesus Christ. Askeladd and Canute hanging out on the chairs drinking wine. It's having a good old time. Now we got this Gunnar guy, which is going to be a complete opposite of Ragnar, and he's gonna fuck everything up. Like, I just refuse to believe otherwise on that one. So that shit going on in 1014, though. That's Atli, right? That's him. Like, doesn't this take place in, like, fucking 1011 or some shit? How'd he age so much in 3 years, unless that's not him? Like, what year did this... Oh, no, okay, January 1014. Okay, for some reason I thought this took place in 1011. I'm stupid. So 1014 in January, and then at the end... 1014... But it didn't translate... Wait, hang on. February. So 1 month later, there's a guy with a similar mustache to him. So, okay, so that guy, I don't think he's important. He's just kind of just like he's just there to like kind of set the stage. It's kind of fucking weird though. Like he's got the exact same mustache as Atli as well. It's just like a little bit thinner in the middle, like but he's older. I don't know, man. My brain does some dumb shit sometimes. Yeah. So what's that guy's deal? What's going on in Northumbria? Yeah, like... Alright, so we've got this feast in York coming up. We got something going down in Northumbria where they're selling the whammon. And Atli is out because his brother has the Dane Bramage, and Bjorn is probably going to die from that knife through his gut. Oh boy, so yeah. I guess fucking rip in peace Bjorn. Fucking can't have that guy sticking around with his goddamn Hulk powers. Yeah, like this show, like I do like this show. I do like this, but oh man, it's slow sometimes. Like, don't we have only like something like 20? We've got 24 episodes left. So I'm hoping we build up to something big and explosive in the last couple episodes, because the recent few, they've just kind of just been like, oh, more build up. We're gonna build up and build up and build up and build up and build up. But the issue with that is I'm kind of hoping the payoff is big enough to warrant that, you know? I don't know, like we've got like minor blow-ups here and there, but like nothing really big enough to be like, okay, yeah, no, that was worth fucking 10 episodes of nothing. Well, not 10 episodes of nothing, but 10 episodes of just building up towards something, you know? I don't know. But, yeah. It was a good episode. Like, this show, like, routinely just hovers around, like, that 8 out of 10 for me. Like, sometimes it dips below, sometimes it dips above. But just, man, like, it's so slow, dude. Like, I mean, I'm not saying, like, that's a bad thing, but it's, like, oh, man, like, it really, like, makes you suffer for that week you gotta wait in between, Chief. It makes you fucking work for it. God damn. But yeah, that's really all I got to talk about. So yeah, let me know what you thought of this episode down there in the comments. Whether you liked it, you disliked it, or you want to bring up something I left out, because that's entirely possible. Oh, boy. And, yeah, as always, everybody, I am Nozz. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, share on social media, tell your friends, And if you want, you can always support me on Patreon, link down below in the description and on the end cover some other videos. If you do want to support me on Patreon, you get access to a special patrons-only Discord channel where you can recommend things to be Let's Played, live streamed, Let's Watched, whatever. And also, we have our patrons-only movie night that we do usually at the end of the second full week of any given month. So the one for December, is, seeing as we started on a Sunday, is going to be starting on the 14th of December at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Because that's going to be a good old fun old time. Oh, boy. But yeah, and that helps me eat food. Because oh boy, I don't know if you've been stuck around a while. Yeah, I've been having some financial problems lately. So basically, Patreon and stream donations are basically like the main thing that's helped me keep me in groceries right now. So oh boy, hooray for modern medicine. So fucking expensive. But yeah, and everybody. As always, I am Nozz, and I'll see you in the next video. But most importantly, we've all become a trash mammal today. And I will see you around.